Several months ago, we did a napalm video and we teased the idea of Lego napalm. Today we're gonna do it.
And then we're gonna test it using this fire extinguisher flamethrower to see how well it actually works. Building Legos for work? This is great!
Yeah.
Why do they keep getting more expensive?
Everything's more expensive. These are just, did you just hit the camera?
Yeah. So we're gonna build this Obi-Wan Starfighter and then submerge it completely in acetone until it completely dissolves.
Which is gonna be amazing.
And sad.
And sad.
Very sad.
It is a little blasphemous. Wonder who would win in a sword battle. Me or the Jedi Master.
The Jedi Master.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Don't
you
even.
jumped to that way too quickly.
Oh, I don't think so.
Aren't you not even a Star Wars fan?
Not really, no.
See, this is the problem.
I love Star Wars.
No, you don't. Shut up.
Okay, no, excuse me.
Don't even pretend. I think I'm gonna edit this video just so I can put in a lot of Star Wars memes making fun of you.
You want to go home and rethink your life?
I want to go home and rethink my life.
So what we're actually making, what's going to happen, is we're gonna make something that is not actually napalm, but it is sticky and flammable and lots of fun. Do use it responsibly.
Use your napalm responsibly, kids.
So fun though. Real napalm was invented, what was that, World War II?
It was invented in World War II by Harvard University, actually,
I know, what are they
doing
doing?
research on incendiary weaponry and incendiary bombs.
So it is the aluminum salts of naphthenic acid and palmitic acid that are co-precipitated, and that's what creates real napalm.
Basically, all napalm is really thick, sticky, very flammable. It's really flammable goo, because apparently when you flame throw stuff, you want the fire to stick to the thing you're flame throwing.
Man, I love Legos. I was an independent distributor for a while.
I'm sorry, what?
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 An independent distributor?
What's an independent distributor? See, okay, this is the problem with Jerem. Every like 30 minutes he says something like that, and we find out this whole other bit of his life lore.
So an independent distributor is someone who has an account with Lego and can buy Legos at the wholesale price. And at one point I had more than 1,000 pounds of Legos. Wait, oh, you put it on the wrong side.
It's gonna go on both. We're okay.
You can't do
we're
that.
okay.
The instructions, they're basically like scripture, Jake.
Sacred Jedi text!
All right, let's melt it down.
Acetone. I'm gonna have to wash my hands.
Lower it in. What a tragedy, man.
Oh, it's making me cringe
We're
already.
doing this of our own volition.
No!
It's the worst part.
Curses, it's already starting to look like a different color.
Whoa, it is!
Yeah, it
No way!
leached the color out of those red ones. Look at the red ones on top
It's
versus those ones.
immediately gone.
It's crazy.
How is it? Wow. Jeez. Look at that, it's already leaching it out.
Look at
That's
that.
incredible.
That's amazing.
Whoa. That piece right there is half submerged. Is that like embedded? Oh, whoa, what?
See how it's a little smashed on the edge?
Now, we wait for a long while. Okay, so it's been sitting for, what, about 15 minutes now?
Yeah, look at how there's still currents in here. You can see the
Oh,
debris
yeah.
on top is moving around. We have not stirred this.
Look at how it's deformed the launcher already.
Oh, that's cool.
Touch it.
So it's definitely got a hard core on the inside, but the outer layer is totally
The outer
soft.
layer's soft.
The sticker is like pristine still.
Look, the studs on that left wing are gone. Oh, that's soft.
Oh, that's so soft. Ah! Sticker is protecting the plastic underneath. That's the heart.
If we leave and come back in the morning and the stickers are just floating in the pile of goo. So we're gonna let this stew in here all night long. Come back in the morning, we'll just see what happens.
Tomorrow.
It's so crazy.
Wow, that is a huge change. And
That's-
as we suspected,
Sticker.
the stickers are the only thing that is untouched.
These stickers are gonna survive the apocalypse.
I was confused at first about the orange color. Then we realized that orange color is from the red Legos. Lost all of their color and turned orange.
So that's so squishy. Whoa, this is what's left.
That's left? Just the cockpit? Oh my
That sticker on the bottom,
gosh.
just chilling. Oh.
Oh, that's the wing. Look.
Oh, nice.
That was red. That was all red and now it's all orange.
Oh, that's. So we're gonna need to like stir this around more because.
Yeah, a bunch to get it to dissolve faster.
Now check this out. When I squeeze the tongs on it, I can stop squeezing the tongs, and it adheres. So that is so sticky. The plastic
Oh
is
yeah,
so
you're not
sticky,
even.
I'm not using the tongs, they're stuck.
That bit right there looks edible. That looks delicious.
Ooh,
You shouldn't eat it, but it
Jake,
does
would
look
you like a
delicious.
taste?
I'm good.
No thanks, I choose life.
How long has it been? This has been stewing like all day. All the big pieces are completely gone at this point. We've got some like chips in it though. This is not, it's not gelling exactly like we had hoped initially.
Yeah,
See, it's pretty drippy.
I've made this before, and this is definitely different.
This is using a lot more acetone though. We like completely filled this container with acetone.
Which you would think it wouldn't have these chips.
I wonder if like you said, the complete lack of friction is allowing them to just stay in that
Yeah.
state. We need to get rid of the majority of the acetone to make it that gel thick liquid. So we're gonna take this tray and put it in front of a fan, and the fan blowing on it will hopefully evaporate most of the acetone, and we'll be left with something that actually resembles napalm.
Much later.
That is disgusting.
It really is a horrible color.
It's just
like
the
a grayish
wrong
brown.
color. It's almost like a chocolate shake looking color, almost. Not quite brown
A
enough.
chocolate shake mixed with concrete.
I think that's the right consistency we were going for.
Should we do a test burn?
Yeah.
We'll just scoop up a little bit of this. Why don't we put it here, and I'll move this somewhere safe. Jake, you want to do the honors? Keeping in mind, napalm in this form is not explosive, just really flammable.
How flammable though?
Let's find
We'll
out.
find out. Whoa, okay, it is actually pretty flammable.
Yeah.
I thought it wasn't gonna be as flammable. Whoa, look at the bubble, what the heck?
Awesome.
Okay,
really neat.
okay. I was starting to get afraid that like it wasn't gonna be quite flammable enough to shoot out of the flamethrower. Because you know it has to be pretty flammable, or else just the air will blow it out as the stream is flying through the air.
I want a little napalm on my knife, because who doesn't want a flaming knife?
So what happens when you burn Legos?
We're finding out.
Because the napalm is gonna, or not the napalm, the acetone is all gonna burn away, and we're gonna be left with just the plastic.
ABS fumes are probably not the best to breathe in.
Now's the time we start thinking about fumes after breathing acetone for the last 3 days. That's the chuckle of regret right there. Oh, look,
look
it
at
just
that.
skinned over.
Yeah, that's super cool. Oh, even the skin burns really, really well.
Yeah.
That's way fun. I love playing with
He's
fire.
putting off that beautiful black smoke.
Yeah, it is pretty
cancer
black.
smoke
So
right
that's
there.
the plastic burning.
Oh, look at how much more black that is.
Yeah, because
That's pure plastic burning right there.
Does not
And look
have
at
that kind
those
of
fumes.
black.
Acetone burns pretty clean. Should we spread it out? I want to spread it out. Here, let's just dump it.
Ah, dish. Okay, that's fun.
Oh, that is so, and talk about sticky. That is some effective napalm right there.
That's fun. Here, I'll
That's
help you.
terrifying.
Goosh.
That's terrifying. I hate that so much.
I love it.
I mean, it's awesome, but it's horrifying as well. It immediately sticks to the stick, to the knife. Yeah, look at that. That's effective. Who knew Legos made such great napalm?
I know, right?
War crimes. Okay. I think this is going to be flammable enough to shoot right out of the flamethrower. I was thinking we might have to mix it with a bit of gasoline, but I think this will work just like this.
Hey. I broke our paint stir. We are now pouring the napalm into our flamethrower. Ooh, that is...
Thick.
Wow, that's really cool.
Holy jeez, that's powerful.
Maybe we should have worn respirators for
We're
this part.
disturbing. Hopefully it's enough that it reaches the fill, or the straw. So this flamethrower, this is the gasoline unit for my Mandalorian flamethrower gauntlet. It's just a fire extinguisher tank connected to a CO2 tank, so the CO2 pumps inside the fire extinguisher, pressurizing it, and then whatever you put in the fire extinguisher comes out the nozzle. Let's
Set stuff on
let's
fire.
light this candle.
Yeah. So the CO2 is now pressurizing the tank with the napalm.
Right. This is a makeshift rig. Not what I designed this flamethrower for. Okay. Oh shoot, we do need a torch.
Oh.
An ignition source. Here, I'll grab that real quick.
I'll just film the trees.
Yeah, just don't touch it.
15 minutes later.
Start our ignition. In 3, 2, 1. Oh. It's not staying lit.
It's not staying lit.
That's working though. Oh, actually we lit a bit down there.
So we got a little fire on the ground, but so by the time it reaches, oh no,
there it is. Okay, that's working. It's not the napalm is not quite flammable enough to stay lit with all the air resistance blowing it out in the stream, but apparently just enough of it did. You know what? It's also hard to see in the middle of the day. I bet if we filmed that at night,
yeah, we'd
you'd be able to see the flame a little bit better.
Oh, poor Lego minifigures. Oh, that one is melting.
Your crotch is gonna be melting if you're not careful.
I was watching. It's a little warm, but it's fine. Why don't we hit that a little more? We gotta hit that R unit. It's not.
All right, it's so close. It's like almost enough to keep it lit. If we put like a dash of gasoline in there, I don't know if the gasoline would mix with the napalm. Have you ever mixed gasoline and acetone?
I have not done that, but it sounds like something that we could try.
Hold the flame out further. It's staying together so well. But look at that. It's sticking to the cinder blocks so well.
That is amazing.
And we're out.
This is how much napalm you get from Obi-Wan Starfighter. This is so cool, all the splatters.
Yeah, look at how well that stuck.
It really stuck.
I mean, the point of napalm, right, is to stick to whatever you're flame throwing, and that worked. It wasn't quite flammable enough to stay lit. If we were to actually like try to make real good napalm with this recipe, we would just try to add, maybe thin it out, add some more acetone to it, just a little, or try throwing some gasoline in there. That worked pretty well. All right, should we put it out?
Yeah. Well, we committed a cardinal sin in torching the Legos, but it was still tons of fun.
Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe.
And let the random happen.
See you next time.
Poor Obi-Wan.
We should have bought Mega Blocks for this.
We should have. Well, yes, we do need to talk about what we talked about talking about.
Let's talk about what we talked about talking about.
Yeah, man. That's what I'm talking about. How am I supposed to have enough money for guns and Legos?